and welcome back to Cozy with Shanita. And if you are new here, welcome. I am so glad that you stumbled upon my little corner of the internet, and I'm super excited to bring an update on the garden. I've had so many people ask me about what's happening with the garden, wanting more information on my little orchard that I'm putting together in the backyard, and just recently had a conversation with my husband yesterday where I need to strategically move around some trees because I didn't realize some of them are going to get as big as they are. So I'm excited to show you what's grown since I last showed you. I'm excited to actually show a little snippet. So my husband and I end up going out of town to for a little weekend getaway, and we went to Tennessee. Now I was in the moment, so I did not film a lot because I just wanted to have a relaxing weekend with him, no work, no nothing. And it was finally time for us to just get away because we haven't had that opportunity in a while. So because I was so in the moment, I didn't get as much footage or content, whatever you want to say, as I would have liked. But at the same time, I'm not disheartened about it because I really truly needed that time away and just being able to mentally relax. So I am going to show you a little snippet of that as well, probably at the end of this video. Nonetheless, super excited about updating you on the garden. Please let me know if you're a big gardener as well, or if you're newer to it. I've been gardening, let me see. I started with my grandmother when I was younger, and then stopped for a while, and then got back into it about 5 years ago. So a lot of things have been growing and blooming, and I'm excited to show you all that. So if that is something that you're interested in, then let's get on. Stop buying plants, y'all, but I think I'm done. I just wanted some more blueberries because my other ones died. Okay, so let's talk about what I did in this garden and why I switched out a couple of items. So for one, I switched out, I had a rosemary there. I didn't realize it was one of the crawling rosemary, so it kind of like flowers out more. So I didn't realize that when I got it. And the other thing is it was dying anyways because I bought them and didn't have time to put them in the garden or put it in I'm doing an herbal bed, different ones. And so I didn't have time to put it in when I thought I was going to. And so it like dried out and I didn't think I could revive it. So I bought 2 more rosemaries, but I bought the ones that are edible as well. Because I tend to use a lot of dried rosemary, and I figured why not grow my own and dry them out. In the front of this bed is some asparagus that I grew or trying to grow. This is my first time trying to grow asparagus, so we're gonna see. I'm probably gonna dig them up and move them in like a different round bed and have just an asparagus bed. So just let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Not quite sure how that would be. I love asparagus, so I have some green ones and I just bought some purple ones the other day, and I'm hoping to put those in the bed as well, so in a separate bed. So that's what I did in this bed, and I just wanted to explain. Okay, so while I'm watering, let's talk about this bed. So I already kind of started cutting some collard greens. I also like cut some arugula. I have a basil in here still in the pot that needs to be planted in the ground. But and I also think this is a cucumber, I can't remember. That needs to be planted in the ground. And I was like putting it over the dirt because I've been so busy with work, I just haven't had time. With the fluctuating temperatures as well, this bed is not doing as well as I would have hoped. The lettuce is doing well, so I'm excited about that. I actually cut some of this yesterday, so that's why it looks like this at the bottom. You'll probably see it in a different video where I cut it to make a salad. I also cut more of the arugula yesterday to make a salad. I'm hoping like new baby ones come up as I cut the older ones. And then this collard green is bolting. And it's bolting because the weather was like really fluctuating over the last couple of weeks. Like it was in the 80s and it'll drop to like the 40s at night. And it was doing that like a lot. So I think it messed up the collard greens. So I'm gonna have to pull these, and in its place, I don't know if I'm gonna grow more collard greens, even though we love collard greens, because collard greens don't tend to always do well in the summertime. They get the aphids, they get all those issues, they have the bolting. I don't know, I might try in a different bed. In the interim though, I'm thinking about putting like some carrots over here, like some rainbow carrots. I have a carrot back here that's growing pretty big, but I'm thinking about putting like a rainbow carrots in its place. I might do the same thing when it comes to the area where we have the broccoli that I tried to grow. I was excited about getting broccoli this year, but again, with the fluctuating temperature, it's bolting and flowering as well. So I'm gonna have to get this weed out of here. So I'm gonna have to take those out and probably put carrots in this place as well. So still have some rainbow carrots that I need to get in the ground. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm growing some spinach. So you can see some spinach here. And I got some in a pot over here that's coming up pretty nicely. I have a pepper I need to put in the ground. So I'm still trying to get those beds together. Just been busy. I'm hoping to get that done this week. We still have some strawberries that I want to get in the ground too. Just been so busy. Work, life, just busy. So I'm gonna try to get this all in the ground. What's also taking me a while is we're redoing the yard little by little, and so I wanted to strategically place everything, kind of see where the sun is before I finally put stuff in its place. So again, I wanted to talk to you all about that while I was watering the garden, giving it some water because it's pretty hot today here. So we'll see. Okay, so in this bed, you see I have the broccoli that I was trying to grow. And again, they bolted. And it's all because of the fluctuation in the weather. So I'm gonna pull those, put some rainbow carrots in this place as well. I'm gonna probably get close in a few minutes after I water to show you where a little baby broccoli head was trying to come up, but again, I don't know. I really wanted broccoli. If you think it will still come up, let me know in the comments before I pull them. I'll give them a couple of days, but I really wanted them. And then we have a lot of kale here. Have some spinach over there, some more lettuce. My husband likes salads and stuff, especially in the summertime with his homegrown tomatoes. I do too, so we eat a lot more salads during the summer. It's lighter too when it's so hot, and we like to put stuff on our smoker or grill. So we do have that. And I have some marigold in there to kind of keep away the pests, because I really try not to spray it with any type of pesticides if possible. As much as possible, I try. And I haven't netted because last year, if you watched one of my garden videos, you will see we had a groundhog, and he ate all of our lettuce, all of our spinach, and we got none last year, none. So this year I was like, okay, sir, we're gonna handle that, and I'm gonna net my stuff. So I netted it. Now to allow the pollinators to get in, I do leave like a opening at the top of all the zip parts so the pollinators can get in and out and they don't get trapped. And they can help, as you can see, a butterfly or a moth right there. So we do have the pollinators. They are able to get in and out to help with the flowers and help with the plants. Now see, there's the broccoli head, like it was trying real hard. But look, it started flowering. So it's bolting, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna have to cut it and probably cut my losses. That one may be okay. We're gonna see, but the other ones I might have to pull, unfortunately. Okay, so here I added another raspberry bush. We love raspberries and prefer stuff to be fresh. It already has little baby flowers on it. I planted this one about a couple of weeks ago. It's coming in pretty nicely. And then I planted that one a couple of weeks ago as well. That one's coming in pretty nicely. And then this one was one I had before, and it's coming back pretty much on its own. And once it finished growing and stuff, later on in the season, I'll cut back any of the dead components off of it. But I didn't want to mess with it yet because me personally, I still can't tell what's alive and what's not with the raspberry bush. So I'm gonna leave it alone, let it do its thing. This one was an older one too. I replanted it, I moved it because it was in a pot. I don't know if it's still alive. I'm gonna give it a couple more months. If it doesn't start coming in by June, I'm gonna pull it up and cut my loss. But I'll still have these two and those two, so a total of 4. And that should be enough for my family of 5 when it comes to like fresh raspberries and stuff. I have to finish planting my grapes. I have a couple coming in right here. I'm gonna leave them right here because I think it's a great spot for them. But as time go by, I'll probably transplant them to a different spot. But I wanted like nice, rich dirt, which I know I have up here on this hill. So instead of like taking them out now, and I actually got them, y'all, I got it from Temu. I think that's how you say it. And they're coming in pretty nicely. So we're gonna see, we're gonna let them get, acclimated to our climate. And maybe next spring, after our last frost, I will transplant them to a different spot. But I at least want to give them a year or two to get, do their thing and then move them. I'm afraid to move them right now because they're doing well. So I'm gonna leave them this season and see if they start coming back after this upcoming winter and like next spring 2027, then I'll transplant them to a different spot. And here are the grapes. So they come back on that stick. And everybody was like, girl, you might not be able to grow some grapes from Temu, but I think my concoction worked because there they are coming on this stick. And this one I think is starting to get like some baby leaves on there. Can we see it? Hold on. Where is it? Hold up. There we go. See the little baby leaves coming in? So I'm going to leave it because I was afraid for this one as well. So we're going to see. There's different varieties of grapes. My son loves grapes. My husband loves grapes. I love grapes. So why not grow our own here? And with that being said, I have this one. And look how beautifully it's growing. It's coming in. It's a ladybug on there. Where's that ladybug? You see that ladybug? Can you see it? There we go. So we're going to see. I'm training it or trying to train it to go up this trellis. So we're going to see if it will wrap itself around this trellis. I'm hoping. I'm trying to train it to wrap itself around the trellis. And then if I can get it to wrap accordingly, that's the goal. So we're going to see. We're going to see if I can get it to do its thing. I'm working on it. So I'll train it so far a little bit. See this one right here I got to wrap around. So I'm going to try to get this one to wrap around. We're going to make it work as much as possible. Just got to keep working with it. And gardening is a lot of work, but it's very rewarding. And then I have this baby one that's coming in right here. I don't want to mess with it either. I probably should have put it a little bit closer. But if all else fails, I can use some other sticks and stuff to help it. But as this starts to grow, I'm gonna train it to go up this side of the trellis, and then they're gonna meet in the middle. So I think it's red over here, green maybe over here, and they'll meet in the middle there. And I saw something similar on Pinterest, so I want to do it in our backyard. See how it works out. Oh my goodness, look at the peaches coming in. So I don't know if you can see. Look at that. Isn't that cool? So there's so many peaches. Look at all of these right there. That's coming in. All right here. So many peaches coming in. Trying to get where you can see it. There we go. Look at all the peaches on the tree, and this tree is loaded. Look, there are so many peaches. So I'm excited about it. Can't wait. If we can keep Richard and his friends off of it, that would be great. So we're gonna see. Look at there. So let's pray and ask the good master that Richard, which is a squirrel, and his friends not eat all our peaches.
Free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends. Kind and brave, I know you'll find a way. Live your truth and good will come to you.
could never. I plucked it, washed it, and I'm about to eat it. I forgot to film because I was busy, but my husband grilled or smoked some chicken wings on our smoker, and I'm gonna eat it with my salad that I'm getting together right here. And I can't wait till our cucumbers are done. These are organic cucumbers that I bought out of the store, Publix. However, we're gonna add these with some wings, and it's gonna be good. Taking time out of your busy schedule to hang with me today and to allow me the opportunity to show you what happened in the garden, what's happening in the garden, what has grown, what further I have grown or put in the different beds, the beds that I'm adding, my plan as we continue through this summer. I appreciate you taking the time to watch the video all the way through and seeing those moments and being a part of those moments with me. Additionally, thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share a little snippet of the weekend where my husband and I went to Tennessee and enjoyed like a quiet getaway and spending just some quality time together that was much needed. As I mentioned, I'm so sorry I did not have a lot of content, but I just really truly wanted to be in the moment. And my videos is not necessarily about like sharing everything. I just truly share those cozy moments as much as possible, and mainly around like house decor, seasonal living, and of course gardening, which is a part of seasonal living as well. So you may catch here or there some snippets of other stuff, but for the majority of my content, it's more around like those cozy home vibes, including inside of the house and outside of the house in the garden, around that various seasons, whether it's spring, summer, fall for gardening stuff, and then winter is mainly house decor around, Christmas and the new year, and what I like to do and how I like to bring that cozy atmosphere to our household, not just with the decor, but with the scents. So if you love content that is all about seasonal living, all about cozy vibes, not all just chatty, but have that relaxing music intertwined with it, then please don't forget to subscribe, definitely hit that notification button, and share with your family and friends who may be interested in this type of content as well. I would greatly appreciate you. And with that being said, happy spring, because we are still in spring. Happy gardening and happy decorating.